Welcome everyone to ImageTees, where creativity meets fashion. I am thrilled to present you a project that combines cutting-edge technology with your unique style. ImageTees is all about harnessing the power of OpenAI's DALL-E and the versatility of Flask to transform your imagination into wearable art. Get ready to embark on a journey of t-shirt creation like never before. So let's dive in. This is general overview of the project where we have index page, then the products page, text input and the result page. So before starting, we required few things like OpenAPI key, then the ngrok authentication token, and the DALL-E API requires the transparent image. So we need to transparent the image using some third-party tool. So I'll show you one by one how we can get that. So let's start. From here, you can generate the OpenAPI key, platform.openai.com. If you don't have an account, you can just simply sign up over this platform. Else, if you have already created that account, you just logged into the OpenAPI account. Okay, after logging, you just have to select this dropdown, and here you will see the options. Out of that, you have to select the manage account. Inside this, you are seeing the user. Under the user, there is an option for the API keys. So here you can see this is the OpenAPI key which I have already generated. In order to create the new, you can create the new secret key and you can give any name and just hit it over the create secret key, and it will generate the new key for you. Then whatever key is getting generated, you just have to copy that key inside the JSON file which we will be using later. To get the ngrok authentication token, you have to visit the ngrok.com. Here, if you don't have an account, you can simply sign up here. Else, if you already have created the account, you can just simply log in. Now here you can see the option your auth token. You can just simply select that and you will get the authentication token for the ngrok. This is the Android app that we are using to transparent the image. You can effortlessly acquire this application from the Google Play Store under the name Transparent Photo Maker. Our illustrative journey begins with the sample image. Let's dive in it. Our initial step involves selecting an image to work with. Armed with versatile cursor tool, we can precisely eliminate the portion of the image where we intend to overlay our generated artwork. In this project, our focus is on achieving the image transparency within the central region of the image. So we'll just remove that portion. Once we are satisfied with the transparent image transformation, it's time to preserve the masterpiece. The image is promptly saved. And just like that, our mission is accomplished, a testament to the simplicity and efficiency of Transparent Photo Maker. To commence our journey, let's initiate by importing the essential libraries. In this project, we will be harnessing the power of ngrok, OpenAI and the Flask. To ensure a smooth workflow, let's begin by installing these libraries. With the libraries now successfully installed, we can proceed to import them into our project. We will be importing Flask, ngrok along with the models such as OS, JSON and the urlib. Having imported the necessary libraries, our next step is to establish the path to our project folder. This is the location where our project resides. You can simply customize this path to match your own project's location. Once done, you will be ready to execute this script seamlessly. Now let's set the port number for ngrok. In this instance, we have selected the port 5000 as our designated port. Moving forward, we must integrate our OpenAPI credentials. As demonstrated in the video earlier, you simply need to insert these credentials into a JSON file and subsequently load this JSON file within our script. With the preliminaries in place, we are poised to delve into our core of our script. Our Flask app takes the center stage here, serving as a launchpad for our application. The template folder is where we house our HTML files. We will also retrieve the ngrok authentication token, a process elucidated earlier in the video. Now let's define our routes. We will begin with the home route, which corresponds to the index page. Following that, we have the show product route, which is dedicated to showcasing various types of t-shirts available in our inventory. Additionally, we have crafted routes for individual t-shirts, including black t-shirt, white t-shirt, and the yellow t-shirt, as you can see. Now imagine from UI you have opted for a black t-shirt generation. So this is the route for generating the image or the black t-shirt. Here you will encounter a text input field where you can describe the image you wish to have printed on the t-shirt. And using the request.form, we will retrieve that text input from the UI. And this is the DALL-E API. Here you have to pass the parameters. It's crucial to provide the requisite parameters. First is the reference image on which you want to generate the print. The second one is the mask image, as demonstrated earlier in the video, like how we can mask the original images. The next one is the prompt, which is basically the text input or the description of the image which we want to generate. Then the number of images which we want to generate, and the last one is the size. So once you give all these parameters, we will be ready for the next thing. Subsequently, we will filter and encode the response which we are getting from the API. Encoding is essential because raw URLs can sometimes cause issue when displayed on the web page. So by encoding the URLs, we ensure smooth integration with our HTML page, resulting in the display of the generated image on the t-shirts. So that's why we are using the urlib library. We'll just pass the response which we are getting from the DALL-E API, and whatever URL we are encoding, we are just simply passing it to the HTML page. The same underlying logic is applied to the remaining two t-shirt options, like white t-shirt generation and the yellow t-shirt generation. Now let's set our app into a motion. Here you can see the options. From here, just click on the provided link to initiate the app. Upon clicking, you may encounter an error message, but worry not. Simply proceed to click on the visit site. This marks our entry into the main HTML page. From here, let's navigate to the enticing Let's Explore button. Behold, the products page unfolds, showcasing the black t-shirt, white t-shirt, and the yellow t-shirt. Suppose we wish to generate an image on a black t-shirt, so we will select the black t-shirt series. This window allows us to describe the image we want to create. We will input our description in the form of text, which will subsequently be transformed into a visually appealing design. So let's craft a description. We'll write, let's say, a black t-shirt with flamingo printed on that. When providing the description, remember to include details about your reference image as well to ensure an accurate output. Now it's time to initiate the image generation process. So let's hit on the generate button. Great. We can see the generated image, which is perfectly centered on the t-shirt. As we know, we have masked it in the middle section. So that's why the generated image is getting printed over the middle part of the image. If you are inclined to experiment with the different t-shirts, you have that flexibility to do so. So for instance, let's say you want to select the white t-shirt. So you can select the white t-shirt from here. Now here, let's reuse the same description, like a white t-shirt with flamingo printed on that. So I'll just rename that. I'm getting some issues, so let me fix that. Sorry for the interruption. I have fixed that issue. So let's regenerate the image. And there you have it. Another splendidly generated image. Once again, elegantly place it at the center part. This brings us the culmination of the journey through the ImageTees project, a fusion of OpenAI DALL-E's API and the Flask application, which is seamlessly hosted on a Google Colab. I trust you found this video engaging and informative. Should you have any queries or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to provide you assistance and clarity. And thank you sincerely for investing your time in watching this video, and wishing you an productive and joyful learning ahead. Thank you so much.